What's good, everybody, and welcome to APK News Oovoo interview. I'm sitting here with this joker from Arizona, who is no stranger in that state and all, so you probably seen him over at the grounds area at the function. He goes by the name Broadway, and let me tell you, he's making moves for his state, and also he has a lot to say out of his mind. And as we sit down and present to you Broadway, welcome Broadway to APK News Oovoo interview. I want to go ahead and cut to the chase. Like, let me tell you, you've been in this movement recently, correct? And
yes,
you were thinking about a lot of things that you wanted to say on APK News Oovoo interview about what your views is about on this movement. I want to go right ahead on the topic about the dugging over at the grounds. Go ahead about the grounds function. Okay, the grounds function featured a lot of battles such as Reptar, Logic, a lot of other dancers that were in this function, Marky Mark as well. My question is, what do you think in retrospect about what people say about you guys as Dougie during that function?
The battle between Reptar and Marky Mark, that was probably what everybody was talking about. Like, everybody was talking about their Dougies. What I have to say is, people are making fun of us because we're doing, I guess, the shoulder bounce. But, it's not really just like that. If you looked at the battle, we were like everybody else. We had our own combos. We were coming out with different stuff. Same shoulder bounce, just, it wasn't the same thing happening over and over again, because when I was looking at the battle, I was fascinated, I was happy to record that, excuse my sister. So, get out of here.
Huh?
Get out of here. Shut the door.
Okay.
Alright. Anyways, they had combos. When I was actually the one recording this video. I was the one I was the cameraman for that battle. I was truly fascinated. I was in awe because, it was just two of the best Dougiers in Arizona just going head to head. I find it really disrespectful for people to say that, we're not doing it right, we're whack, we're garbage, that's just, that's disrespectful.
In the fact that you was there and you recorded the whole thing, was you expecting to get a reaction like that from many people in across this country about how you guys did your Dougies and stuff? I mean, you guys you have your own moves. You are from Arizona. You guys have your own thing. But you guys expected, something more positive other than negative. But in terms, you are going to get negative comments. But was you really expecting that from everybody across this country about the function that went down over at the grounds?
No, of course not. I was expecting, this is an awesome battle, great to watch. I really found it really, it shocked me. It shocked me to see that, everybody just didn't like it, because they're not looking at it as just they're not looking at it as two of the best Dougiers in Arizona battling. They see it as, this is just the AZ Dougie movement as a whole, and just look at them, they're whack. That's what people are looking at it right now.
there has been some issues lately in this movement, which is no stranger to the fact of it. There has been also some issues about jerkers who are disrespectful to people who support the movement. I'm not gonna name anybody, I'm not gonna put any names, but a person that I've actually tagged somebody from Arizona, he was pretty disrespectful. I was trying to show him about what's going on in the movement and kind of figure out he quit. And I don't understand, how on earth are you gonna quit? That's the question. How are you gonna quit a movement and you're still on the jerking page? And you are from Arizona and you're trying to represent your state, but you turn around and then you do the 180. I mean, what was that all about? Could you give me some, how do you feel about that? That's what I want to know.
What I think about it, hanging out with this person personally, he's trying to make you guys think that like jerking is dead, but really in his mind he's really committed. He's really, he practices, even though he says, he's like, I don't even lab up, I don't do nothing, but deep down he labs up. He tries. He's not rejecting the movement. Every time at the grounds function, he always says that he's gonna quit, I'm quitting, but every time I show up, every time I go, he keeps doing his thing. But that's just the way he is,
Do you think that this person should make up his mind, and other than just sitting there and disrespect people just because they are doing something for this movement, and not just roar, don't do this, don't tap me in this, don't tap me in this, real talk. I respect the dude, I really do, but what I don't appreciate is that I don't appreciate the disrespect I get for something that I am trying to do for this movement. You know what I'm saying? And you get a lot of, and I get a lot of, and I get a lot of these. You've seen it point blank on the jerkin pages. And that also brings up to this, what do you think about somebody who is in this movement and then kick somebody out of the movement who is also trying to do something to support this whole, infrastructure of a movement, which is full of different styles of it?
What I'm thinking is I agree with you that he does need to make up his mind, because I feel like every time he says that, he's gonna quit, he doesn't really support it. He doesn't say anything, if he's gonna continue on jerking, it's say positive things, or if not, just don't say anything at all. It's the negative comments, are really unnecessary.
Do you think negative comments do you think competitism, being competitive is fun? Yes, it is fun. I can really respect that. But being too overboard with it, what do you think about the competitiveness in the movement, being overboard with it? That's what I wanted to know. What is your opinion on that?
For it to go overboard, I just think it's stupid. Why should jerking get to a point where it's let's fight? Why does it have to go to a point like that? Why can't it just be let's just do a battle, and after the battle, it's over, it's done, no words said after it. That's what I'm thinking. I just think it should just be a battle, and all of it should just be ended.
Well, let me tell you, I've seen a lot of jerkin battles. I want to go ahead with your opinion a lot about what people said about this revival function that took place on December 14th over in Newark, New Jersey State. I wanted to go ahead and ask, what do you think about the function? Because you've seen the video. I seen the video myself about this function, and I know it raised a lot of eyebrows in you guys' area. What was you guys' reaction, especially yours, about what the ex-kids and also the people who were at this event and described it about it?
What I think of it is it's just another state having a function. That's the way I'm thinking about it. like the way that Arizona has their grounds, that's the way I'm thinking about it in New York. You know, I'm not really, you know, disappointed about it, but I could tell that a lot of people that I talk to in the movement, they're having their opinions. They're saying that it's not like they're talking stuff about it, you know. But, you know, I'm just telling them, you know, like, chill, you know, it's just like having one of our functions, you know. You know, and when I saw the video, you know, I was happy, you know. I was happy that I was seeing the jerking movement escalate, you know. You know, I'm not going to be disappointed and, you know, and be like, oh, this state's whack, you know, all this stuff.
What do you want to say about some of the comments that one of the jerking artists, well, I could say former, I don't know, about Flames. You know Flame, and I know this dude personally. He's very cool and tall, trust me. He's very cool, and I want to go read what he said on here, which was kind of outrageous in a way, that about, you know, the jerkin movement is slowly dying. It's sad to say it. What is your comments on what he said on that jerkin page about, you know, the movement's dying? Do you think he should have been more influencing instead of being talking down on it?
Alright, excuse me, hold on. Hold on, Mom! Alright. Yeah, you know, comments like that, you know, are not like the best. I think that he should be encouraging, you know, these jerkers, saying, you know, like, step up your game, you know. You know, it's not, when I saw it, you know, I was like, you know, like, man, you know, he shouldn't be, you know, saying stuff like that, you know, because that's how jerking, you know, is dying, you feel me? You know, just by people, you know, like people that you look up to, you know, like artists like that, you know, just to hear him say that's like, wow.
Well, I understand a lot of what you said, and I respect your opinions on what you said today here on the Oovoo interview. I know you got to do what you got to do. I'm going to close this out real quick. It's your floor right now. Say what you want to say. You want to give a shout out, just do it. Don't swear. And you have the floor.
Alright, I just want to give a shout out to all of the AZ movement, you know. Shout outs to Legacy Fam, shout outs to individual ones, shout outs to Ghost Fam, Formers, you know, shout outs to all of them. That's pretty much what I had to say, you know, for AZ movement. Broadway.
Alright, thank you so much, Broadway, for joining me here on the Apknews Oovoo interview, and I hope you keep doing what you're doing for the AZ movement, bro. And I'll be covering the event of the whenever the grounds function that's going to take place next year. And this time, you guys are calling out all states. That's like something like a nuclear move right there. But you know what? You guys keep doing what you're doing over in Arizona. I support you guys to the fullest. Anyways, Broadway, thank you so much. And that does it for this edition, you guys. Thank you all for watching this. For those who are watching wherever you are at, stay tuned for APK News for more of this. And also, we'll have full coverage of the grounds function that's going to take place next year over in 2014. In the meantime, happy holidays and Merry Christmas, and may God bless each and every one of you. From APK and Broadway, bye-bye, everybody.
See ya.